What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome back to Digimon Survive. When last we left things, we've got a group of students on like a school field trip type thing, and where they were supposed to go wound up being blocked off because of like a landslide. So then a couple of them met up with a kid from the area. Actually, the sister of the guy on the far left there, which I'm realizing if I do this in the camera, that goes to your right. So, far left. So, his sister kind of came by, and some of the students that were in the group talked with her, found out there's some other, shrine thing in the area, and they figured, well, our plan for the day is not going to happen, so let's go check this thing out. And then these other people in the group are trying to follow them, track them down, see where they went, just to try and make sure everyone's safe, I guess. But then along comes some random blizzard, and they go into this tunnel to get away from that. So, the backlog's empty because I had to reload the file, I guess. So, essentially, they've entered the tunnel, kind of trying to see what to do, and our main character, Takuma here, is trying to figure out what to focus on right now. And I guess the different choices are essentially just being like, man, this tunnel is really cold, we should get moving, or wondering about the tunnel itself, or being concerned with a particular person. Namely, the girl on the far left there, who's, obviously, as it says, she's shaking. And assuming that everybody else is relatively okay, checking on her is kind of what I would think to do. Although I would probably mention something about the tunnel being cold before doing that. Still, longer term, broader perspective, she's the one I'd be concerned with. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot for a second that I had my TV muted. Oh yeah, and I suppose I should probably not have my webcam in the way of most of this. Especially because there are times when it sort of splits off, and there are multiple people in view, and I might be blocking one of their heads and or faces. Alright, so they've decided to go further into the tunnel. Yeah. You ever have that happen to you where, like, you're in a certain situation and somebody just screams and that scream causes you to scream when you wouldn't have otherwise screamed? Or at the very least kind of, you know, made you jump or get a little scared.
ごめん。でもこんなの見たらさ。これはしめ縄か。
こんなところにどうして？
もしかしたらここは神聖な場所として祀られているのかもしれない。
Again, quick refresher, the Kemonogami are kind of believed to be some, you know, local kind of mythical beings, possibly even, you know, like deities of a sort. So I guess his thought process is, you know, maybe this is something to do with those.
そういえばさっきあそこには入っちゃいけないって言われてたと言っていたね。
おう、この村じゃたたりがあるとかって子供たちが遊び半分で入らないように強く言い聞かさ
I
れて
think
るのさ。
the assumption there being, you know, retribution from the Kemonogami.
何？トンネルの入り口から風が。
うわ、やばいな。外はだいぶ吹雪いてきたみたいだ。3人も危ないんじゃないか。急いで神社に行って連れ戻さなきゃ。そうだね。急ごう。
I find Shuji's hesitation there a bit interesting. Because he's probably worried about, you know, the people directly around him at that moment, more so than the others. Huh? Snowfall slowing down?
あれ、吹雪は？
そんなに長いトンネルじゃないのに、どういうことかしら。
ラッキー、すっかり呼んでるじゃん。
Mm-hmm. Sure. Lucky.
というより、トンネルのこちら側は全然降ってなかったって様子よね。
それにこの花、なんかすごくない？森一面真っ赤だ。なんだっけ、図鑑で見たことある気が。
これって彼岸花よね、確か。
そうだそうだ、それだ。でも彼岸花って確か春じゃなくて。
そう、秋に咲く花。
They traveled to the other side of the world.
どういうこと？
Oh yeah. Thoughts from Takuma. I guess I'll, you know, provide a voice for those. Has Aoi figured something out? Should we check out this area a little more before heading to the shrine? What a suspicious looking forest. I should look around, or maybe talk with the others. Yeah, so apparently these flowers here aren't normally blooming at springtime around them. I mean, again, this is all taking place supposedly like somewhere in Japan, but you know, fictional Japan. So I can't say I would have much knowledge of what would be in season when. Shuji, what do you think? Abnormal weather occurs in this area. Maybe it was a localized snowstorm? First I've heard of something like that. That blizzard was no joke. Then there are the red spider lilies, which only bloom in the fall. I'm telling you, man, spring is in the air. What the heck is this? Let's get a closer look at these flowers, maybe. What's this? There's a bunch of stuff floating in the air. You think it's those, whatchamacallits, spores? I've never heard of red spider lilies doing something like this. These things aren't bad for us, are they? Flowers like these can be found anywhere. I mean, they look pretty normal. This area, I have a bad feeling about it. Something's not right. Not right? How? I'm sorry, I can't quite put it into words. Take the flowers. They should be pretty, but they give me the creeps more than anything. And back to the voice acting.
そうだね。案内をよろしく頼むよ。この辺りにサキたちはいないようだな。神社はこの奥か。
It was long pauses, man. I'm never quite sure when to advance. Although I guess I could put it on like the auto setting. Anyway, shrine must be just up. Sorry, just ahead. We should head toward it for now. That makes me curious. If I do the whole auto advance thing. This is... Kaito said people... nope, that's too fast. Let me go back. Kaito said people never come here, but it's breathtaking. It's also kind of eerie. Yeah. So the idea was not to have people get close.
おかしいわね。サキさんたちの姿どこにもないわ。
さっき人影は見えたんだけどな。どこ行ったんだろう。ちょっとこの辺りみんなで探してみようか。
Should I look around here? So we got the old shrine, and there's nothing else. Okay.
見た目は普通の神社っぽいけど。なんかすごい雰囲気のある神社だな。変な模様があちこちにあるぜ。
I still find it interesting how they do, like, you know, stereotypical kind of older camera sounds. I guess just so you'll know what it is. Even though he's probably taking these pictures with like a smartphone or something. Minoru's snapping tons of photos on his phone. Huh. Didn't know he was into that.
やっぱあれだぜ。きっとおっかねえ邪神像でも中に祀ってあるんだぜ。
邪神かどうかはわからないけど、何か祀ってあるのは普通じゃないわね。
なんだろう。動物？鳥？
それか爬虫類。
ちょっと判別がつかないけど、いろんな動物の模様があちこちに見えるわ。
I so want to say things, but that'll probably be me getting ahead of the story there.
おお、なんだこれ。狛犬？いや、犬か？確かに見たことねえもんばっかだ。すげえ。
こら、ミノルくん。今は写真なんか撮っている場合じゃないだろう。
Yeah. I know I didn't say it earlier in this stream, so mild language warning. Just putting that out there.
でもさ。
Shuji's right. We have to look for Saki and the others. Still, this place is so weird. I'm not surprised Minoru wanted a few mementos. So, when I first played this, I was thinking more along the lines of, like, wouldn't the possible deities of the area or whatever is being worshipped here, if they are real, get upset with a bunch of pictures being taken? But then there was also the, oh wait, couldn't these serve as evidence sort of idea? So, like, it's another one that I would be kind of torn. And I know previously with, you know, Ryo and Saki going off somewhere else, I kind of was like, well, let them do their thing. I'm kind of having the same mindset here. And I think that might have been the answer I gave in my first playthrough.
どういうこと？
撮影しながら周りを見ていれば何かに気づくかもだし、見落としたものがあったら見返すことができるだろ。
なるほど。そういうことなら、まあ。
I feel like maybe there should be like a hyphen where that one comma is. Seems like maybe he's like stuttering or stumbling over the word well there. Rather than trying to say we and then well.
ほら、さっさと行くぞ。早く見つけてやんねえと。あ、ごめん。それじゃあ行こう。
So I really wonder... actually, let me wait for a second for my thoughts.
変わったご神体なんてそりゃ日本中にあるけどさ、タコを祀ったのとか曲がった巨木とか、あと割とポピュラーなんでエッチな形のを祀ったやつとかさ。
Right.
そういう話はやめないか。女の子もいるんだぞ。
それにしてもここって今回の課外学習の伝承にまつわる場所なのかしら。
I mean, they were supposed to visit some kind of shrine.
伝承？さあどうだろうな。さっき話した通り、ここには足を踏み入れるなって言われてるし、あまり詳しいことは知らない。
But if they were supposed to be visiting a shrine, you would think it'd be a bit more of a touristy sort of thing.
そうなの？怖い話ね。
なんだ今の音。聞いたことのない音だったぞ。
Speaking of frightening.
風で木か何かがきしんだ音だろう。そんなことより早く探すぞ。
みんなあまり離れないように。
The blizzard might not be the only thing we have to worry about. Let's look for clues. Exploration. Oh geez, yeah, this is the first scene like this that we've had. Okay, as you play the game, you will need to travel to locations on your map to advance the story. You will slowly gain access to more locations by progressing through the game. Spider Lily Forest unlocked. Shrine unlocked. Switch over to list view to see a location's information on the bottom right of the screen. Also, pay attention to the icons displayed on the list. Silhouette, person, figure, symbol thing. That means there's someone at that location. Their character icon is displayed in the bottom right corner. That's more like bottom middle if you ask me. If there's an exclamation point on them, it lets you know if you talk to the person who's there, it will advance the plot. Other icons will show you where to find an important clue or alert you to an enemy. So keep all of them in mind as you play through the game. Now try selecting a location to advance the story. Use the D-pad or stick to switch to the list and press A to confirm. So we've got Minoru and Shuji at the shrine, and we've got Kaito and Aoi at the Spider Lily Forest. I'm going to go with the not plot advancing one first, because, as was mentioned earlier, there are ways to, you know, increase character relationships and whatnot, and kind of can't do that as much if you just plow right through the story. As you play the game, you will be presented with situations where you have to explore. In this mode, you'll need to talk to others or investigate the world to find clues to progress. The clues you need may not always be nearby. Open your map and try searching other areas too. You can always use the map to travel between areas while exploring. Open the map with left trigger. Clues will be marked with an exclamation during exploration too, so keep an eye out for them. It looks like right now there aren't any clues in the area. Try searching somewhere else. I should talk with Minoru and Shuji about what to do next. And that is just going to talk about surroundings. I don't have that available yet. Okay. Well, then I won't spoil it. Don't spread out too far, everyone. Stay where I can see you. Shuji's doing his best to keep us all together. Still. Get back here, Minoru. Listen to what I say. Sir, yes, sir. I do apologize, your blustership. Minoru's lost in his historical photo op. Better not interfere. Really, though? I kind of expected a bit more there. Alright. Well, nothing more to do here. So... on to the Spider Lily Forest. Hey, there's Kaito. Has he found anything? Okay, no other things to look at or explore here. What's Aoi have to say? You've been pale for a while now, Aoi. How are you holding up? Well, if I'm being honest, it's taking all I've got to deal with this place. You shouldn't push yourself if you're scared, okay? Thank you, but our friends might be facing something even scarier, you know? Saki, Ryo, where are you? So, again, she may have some fears or hesitations related to this, but she also tends to kind of push her own feelings aside a bit if it means that she's helping other people. Alright, Kaito, what say you? Hey! Mew! Where are you? Oh, Takuma. Have those guys found anything over there? Nothing yet. You found Mew? Nope. Jeez, where the hell is she? Saki and Ryo are with her for sure. Here, I'll join the search. That'd be a great help, thanks. Nothing more. Okay, and now there's plot advancement stuff at the shrine. I should check in with the others. Shuji... Oh, Minoru's there too, and Kaito. Okay. I'm gonna, like, talk to everybody but Minoru first. Damn it, Mew! Where have you gone? Kaito's upset. It's understandable. His family is still missing. Also, some of these words are not words I would normally say out loud. I'm only reading them. And so, like, you know, in order to not mess with the feel or flow of the story and the dialogue and things like that, I'm just reading whatever it has there. This is what I mean by everyone doing what they want. Saki and Ryo are no different. That's what causes trouble like this. We have rules for a reason, people. No one wander off on their own. Got it? Saki, Ryo. Aoi's doing her best to scour the area. I should leave her to it. She's probably saying that a bit louder, but for the sake of me and my throat, I'm not going to necessarily get loud at every moment. Huh? What? What's in this picture? Yo, Takuma! You should take some pics around here too. Me? But why? My phone's picking up some weird stuff. Might be broken. Let's check yours. You sure your finger isn't in the shot? It ain't my finger. Something's, like, all fuzzy in my pics. Go on, take some. Doesn't sound like he's messing around. Guess I'll take a few test shots. As you play the game, you will sometimes be able to find clues using the camera on your phone. The camera icon will appear in the top left of the screen when this is the case. You can take out your camera at any time while you're exploring. Access your camera with right trigger. Your camera can sometimes reveal things that would otherwise be invisible. Try using it now. Use left stick to move the camera. If you notice any distortion while using your camera, try focusing on it to investigate. Like this thing over by Minoru? What the heck? Huh? Nothing's here. But the camera definitely picked up something. What's this? What is it, Minoru? Hey, you guys! There's a weird thingy over here. Weird thingy? Who knows what that could mean? What? Hey! Don't just go off on your own! Fine, we'll all go together. And voice acting is back.
結構大きいな。
すごい。これは遺跡？随分と古いもののようだ。
なあ、これが何か知ってる？
いや、こんなものがあるなんて聞いたこともない。神社のすぐ裏だし、いくら禁足地とはいえ 誰かから話の一つでも聞いていてもおかしくない。おかしくないはずだが、ミュウのやつもしかしてこの中に入ったのか。
いくらなんでもこんなところに女の子が入ったりは。
Right.
いや、あいつのことだ。きっとこの中に入ったんだろう。
それにサキだって入っちゃいそうじゃない？面白そうとか言って。
確かに。
ミュウ。
あ、だから勝手なことは。
So I guess Kaito's running in there, assuming Mew went in. Yeah, let's just focus on group safety, maybe.
待てカイト、一人で行くな。
もたもたしてられっか。ミュウに何かあったらどうすんだ。
しょうがない。僕らも行こう。
おーい、サキ、リョウ。
いたら返事をして。
I just realized this is one of the that was one of the very few times you actually saw the backs of any of the main characters.
Ah, いたいた。あ、どうしたの？
急いで行くから心配したわ。
ああ、すまない。
あれは。
Lots of interesting drawings and stuff on the walls.
壁一面に絵が。これはすごいな。
ああ、すげえな。なん
Again, those pauses.
なん
Anyway.
というか、とても神聖な感じがするわ。
Maybe it wasn't danger or retribution that caused people to close off this area. They might have been trying to protect this sacred place.
おい、そんなにあっけに取られてるんじゃねえよ。俺らの目的は違うだろう。
ああ、そうだったそうだった。ごめんな、つい。
I really wonder sometimes about the translation. Like, seems like this one went far more by intent of whatever was being said than necessarily like word for word translations. Anyway, he's right. We have better things to do right now. So, what should we focus on? I would assume you want to focus on finding the others. Yeah, we have to look for Saki and the others.
おーい、サキ。
りょうくん。
ミュウ、どこだ。
Huh? I hear footsteps by the entrance. Could it be the others? Nope.
君たちは。あ、どうも。はじめまして。
誰？
そう。君たち、ここは入ったらダメな場所だぞ。何をしているんだ？あ、僕たちは。
そういうあんたこそ、こんなとこで何してんだ？
ああ、心配しないでくれ。怪しいものじゃない。
That's just what someone with a nefarious purpose would
私は
say.
この地域に伝わる獣神信仰を研究しているものだ。
Okay, maybe not that so much.
獣神信仰にゆかりのある場所でね、許可を得て調査をしていたところだったんだよ。
研究調査？もしかして学者さんですか？
I mean, that's kind of what a researcher would be.
ああ、専攻は日本古代史で、この近くの大学で日本史学研究の教鞭を取らせてもらっている。
Study ancient Japanese history. Huh.
じゃあ教授さんなんですか？
私なぞ学会では異端視されていてね。いや、君たちにこぼすような話でもないか。
So this place is valuable enough to be worth researching, huh?
それで君たちはこんなところに何をしに来たんだい？
ああ、それなんですが。俺は他んとこ探してくるわ。あ、こら！
Okay, those in the stream, you didn't miss much.
修二さん、修二さん。とりあえず好きにやらせときましょう。
Basically just the older gentleman there explaining that he's, you know, researching the area. Anyway, I get why Kaito's feeling restless, but I'm really curious about this place. No idea if Saki and the others came here, but let's look around for some clues. This shrine is pretty weird. Maybe I should talk to the professor, or inspect the mural? Okay. I think I'm gonna leave things at that for the moment. Okay, so that does it for this time around. We have, not really quite found our friends yet. But, we got to, like, a shrine and some ruins or something nearby. Found out a little, well, we found out there's a guy who's studying the local religion and stuff, I guess you might call it. So, hopefully he can maybe help us figure out a couple of things related to the area, and I don't know. Anyway. So, that's it for now. As always, like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with others if you want them to see, subscribe and click the bell to get updates when I post new videos. Make sure you look down in the description for info on other social media pages. And, yeah, leave comments down below with any thoughts that you have. So that's it for now. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you for the next one. But until then, stay cool, people.